than ever, ZBN News is Zimbabwe's news channel with more news, more public affairs, more channels, more choice, more live coverage, and more breaking news. When Zimbabwe needs to know more, when Zimbabwe wants to know now, on air, on your mobile, online, Zimbabwe relies on ZBN News. ZBN News, Zimbabwe's news channel, first for breaking news.
This is Moyo and welcome to ZBN News. The Finance Minister, Mr. Tendai Biti, has warned that Zimbabwe is facing a bloodbath if the President, Robert Mugabe, presses ahead with elections this year. Mugabe has been beating the drum for fresh polls in recent months amid familiar warning signs of a rise in political violence and a crackdown on the media. But Tendai Biti, the Finance Minister in the Unity Government and Secretary General of the Movement for Democratic Change, expressed fears today that, without fundamental reforms, Zimbabwe faces a repeat of the chaotic 2008 elections in which the party said 253 people were killed. Mr. Biti noted that violence is escalating, hate speech is increasing, unconstitutional statements from the army generals are increasing. But Biti has, however, insisted that the MDC would not boycott an election if it is called this year. Mr. Biti called for more action from Zuma and the SADC members. The minister expressed its dismay in events in Ivory Coast where the president's refusal to give up power after defeat at the ballot box has earned comparison with Mugabe. Thank you for watching. This is Moyo and welcome to ZBN News. MDC leader Morgan Tsvangirai has urged his supporters to get ready for the forthcoming party congress in May and be prepared for democratic change after the elections. An upbeat Tsvangirai, flanked by his deputy Thokozani Kupe, urged Zimbabweans to stay the course for democratic change. He said 2011 is a watershed year for real change and holistic transformation. Tsvangirai was speaking at his Strathaven home in Harare on Tuesday after his return from South Africa, where he had gone with his family. He said the Congress will mark the beginning of the MDC's renewal as the party gears itself for total control of the government after the elections. He said that during his break from work, he had reflected on what his party had done during the 2 years in the inclusive government and planned for the challenges that lay ahead. Thank you for watching. This is Moyo and welcome to ZBN News. 6 teachers being victimized by ZANU-PF militants in Rushinga fled Gwangwaba Primary School on foot after a botched abduction attempt by a member of the notorious Central Intelligence Organization. On Thursday, the MDC issued a statement saying they were concerned about the welfare and life of these teachers as they had to flee the school on foot during the night. It is regrettable to note that the victimization of the teachers is being fueled by headmaster of the school, Lakson Chididi, Rushinga District Education Officer Beauty Gasa, and ZANU-PF supporters. The teachers being targeted by ZANU-PF militants because they defied directives to keep quiet during the constitutional outreach exercise. Last month, the Education Ministry intervened in the matter and transferred the teachers as a way of protecting them. This, however, was overturned by a Labour court last Friday, who said transfers could only be done with the consent and input of the teachers. Banking on the court order, the teachers went back to work on Tuesday only for the CIO to move in to try to enforce the ZANU-PF directive for them to leave. This is Moyo and thank you for watching. This is Jin Moyo and welcome to ZBN News. ZANU-PF members in most parts of rural Mashonaland have hijacked the food program and are giving the donations only to those who are known card-carrying ZANU-PF supporters. In Mzarabani, North District, Mashonaland East Province, food aid donated by the World Vision, a non-governmental organization, is being distributed through the councillors and headmen who have formed food committees with known ZANU-PF people. As a result, MDC supporters and most vulnerable people have been excluded. Another NGO, Christian Care, is giving food distribution in Uzumba. But this has been seized by a ZANU-PF councillor only identified as Manguo, who is excluding MDC families. In the same district, reports received show that government seed is being sold at subsidized prices, but known MDC activists and supporters are being excluded. In Mbira District, Mashonaland Central Province, members of the Zimbabwe National Army are moving around in the area, forcing everyone to purchase ZANU-PF membership cards for $1, saying that if anyone is found without one, they will be beaten. The soldiers have a base at the Lower Gurube Development Association offices. In Mount Darwin, Mashonaland Central Province, chiefs are reportedly selling ZANU-PF membership cards for $2. This is Jin Moyo and thank you for watching.
Now more than ever, ZBN News is Zimbabwe's news channel with more news, more public affairs, more channels, more choice, more live coverage, and more breaking news. When Zimbabwe needs to know more, when Zimbabwe wants to know now, on air, on your mobile, online, Zimbabwe relies on ZBN News. ZBN News, Zimbabwe's news channel. First for breaking news.